again that you might want to go take a peek at. And also our concession stands open if you're hungry or thirsty. They got super food over there. Yesterday and the day before I had an Italian sausage and it was great. We have a lot of vendors here. We've got Authentic Scale engines. Those are the folks with the, and let me tell you what, incredible scale detail on these multi-cylinder radial engines. It's supposedly a scale model, I believe, with a Pratt & Whitney radial engine. It's roughly about the same power as a Moke T50 radial. And he has a show special, 20% off today if you order one today. CNH ignitions, these folks have ignitions for any kind of glow engine out there just about. For your OS engine, your Sato engine, multi-cylinder, single cylinder, you name it. They've got an ignition for it. They can retrofit the carburetor, everything you need to turn your glow engine into a gas engine. Spree models are folks from the Orlando area now. And the Spree, of course, they're a big mail order operation, and they have all kinds of neat stuff to deal with the model aviation hobby. They do a lot with helicopters and sailplanes, radios, just a broad range of things. They have a website at spreemodel.com. They also have a display here, and you can stop by and take a look at a few things. They're right up near the announcer stand. Frank Piano Enterprises over the Zap Gun. Of course, Frank's the promoter of this event. Also is a distributor for Zap Blue, the finest glue in the model aviation industry, and also can be used for many other things. And that's, in case you're wondering, the Zap Blue is the same type, that's what ladies glue their fingernails on, what they used to. I don't know if they have that, but supposedly, whatever you need, just come out and have a great time. He's got a few things for sale up there that he's getting rid of. You're a scale guru. You might find something up there you really like. Our friends from the IMAA are here. That's International Miniature Aviation. If you just saw them, put the package together and start mailing them out. We also have a bunch of magazines right here in front of the announcer stand that you can have take home with you. They're free. There's 3 or 4 different ones, and help yourself. 3 magazines up here. Also, we'd like to thank, of course, the Lincoln Airport, and we'd like to thank Sun and Fun right next door. They're having an event this weekend, giving Young Eagle rides. And of course, Imperial RC Club, the guys with the yellow shirts out here, they run the flight line to keep everybody safe. Do a tremendous job with that. And if you have questions about how to become involved in this hobby, learning how to fly model airplanes, or would like to become involved, grab one of the guys in the yellow shirt and let them tell you how easy it is, and it's a lot less expensive than you might think. Those of you who really like the era of yesteryear, here's the Hawker D7. This is a huge airplane. I think it's like 3rd scale, almost half scale, but it's a big airplane. And you'll see this airplane fly 4 or 5 times today, most likely. But it flies very scale-like. And way back when this aircraft was in service, World War I type airplane. This aircraft was state-of-the-art. As all aircraft in their era, there is a state-of-the-art airplane. This represents what was state-of-the-art back in the early era of aviation. This aircraft had a top speed of probably about 85 miles an hour. It cruised along about 65 and landed about 25. So state-of-the-art today and state-of-the-art 90 years ago are 2 different things. But that was state-of-the-art in its era, as are all aircraft. Each year it takes about, takes a lot of people, a lot of effort. Quite frankly, it takes a lot of money to put on something like this. Without the sponsors, it could never happen. Primary sponsors for this year's event are Horizon Hobby and Grant Blues, associate sponsors, Aircraft Model Research, Authentic Scale, Bolt Props, DLE Engines, FlyRC Magazine, FTE, Goldfinger Enterprises, Scott Mark, the guy right next to the announcer stand. If you have an airplane and you need a pilot for it, model pilot, this guy has got creme de la creme. Let me tell you what, whatever you need, he's got. If he doesn't have it with him, he can get it for you. And the prices are exceptional. So don't be afraid to ask about the price because they're very, very reasonable. Quite frankly, a lot less than they were just 4 or 5 years ago. So visit our sponsors, visit the concession stand, have a good time. D. Miller, Wally's looking for you. I guess it's important or else he'd be sending somebody after you. Anyway, he's up here around the announcer stand or out on the flight line or someplace. If you're close by, if you're not close by, don't worry about it. Get a chance to look at any of these aircraft in the pits, the pilots are more than happy to discuss the airplane, talk to you about the model. If you've got questions about it, if you're really interested, some of these guys will even build you an airplane. Of course, the price is not always quite right, but if you want it, there's a way. The big green Waco from Dave Collis. Dave Collis, all the way from British Columbia. We kind of make a joke about it. Dave wins the award for traveling the farthest distance to get here, not because he really traveled the farthest distance, but because he drove. And all these other guys from Brazil and Europe and what have you, they fly, so they don't get an award for that. But I was talking to Dave last night, it's almost exactly 3,500 miles he drives to get here. And Tuesday morning, you drive back to Lakeland. And Wednesday morning, you drive back to Atlanta. And Thursday morning, you drive back to Lakeland. And Friday morning, you drive back to Atlanta. That's 3,500 miles for the day. addition to a lot of magazine coverage, this event gets a lot of pictures posted in various locations. Usually takes about a week or 10 days and we get them up on the FrankPiano.com website.
He's hovering.
So you visit there, like I said, a week or 10 days. We had a photographer that takes about 5,000 pictures in 3 days, and it takes a little while to get through that and get it all sorted and what have you. Also, on our Facebook page, FTE Promotions, we put a few pictures of not a large volume because of there's so many in so many other places. However, our friends at the IMAA on their Facebook page have already about 500 pictures already posted for this event. And on their Facebook page, it's facebook.com/fly.IMAA. And we'll put that information on our Facebook page, so it's all complicated. But there are lots of pictures available for those of you who wish to look at them from this event. In addition to a lot of magazine coverage as well. So
He's in a total stall the whole time.
we'll be posting that information. FrankPiano.com and
Pushing right out to the
Facebook. So a lot of information out there.
Isn't that the one where the pilot was